I would love to give you a tour if you come, so just give me a shout. I love you guys. Thank you, stoners. Oh. Oopsie, that part's not ready to go yet.
This is why you can't be trusted with cue cards.
This is why I do not run this show. We're rolling? Okay, great.
Take it away.
Guess where we're at? We're back in LA.
I'm sad. You can't tell because I got Botox last week, but
Oh, I wish my Botox was that good.
oh, mine is in.
I told her to freeze me, but I don't feel like I'm frozen.
I can't frown at all.
Am I frozen?
You're pretty frozen.
Am I?
Yeah, but you know what? Your right eyebrow is like a little higher than your left. I think you need to go back.
Okay, you know what? That's not her fault. That's my fault. Because
Why?
Okay, so Noel Lindsay told me that my eyebrows were too thick the other day. She was like, Mom.
Says the girl with no eyebrows.
She like,
Mom, I don't think she's the one to be taking advice about eyebrows from. I think you should look at your daughter with the perfect eyebrows and be taking advice from her.
Well, I did. And so the thing about it is she was like, Mom, I've just never seen your eyebrows this thick. And I'm like, really? And she's like, yes. So what did I do? I came and plucked the crap out of them. And now
Mom, you don't have any eyebrows to pluck.
I did until I plucked them all out.
I don't
and
think.
Miley said today, because I go, do you notice anything different? And Miley's like, what? And I was like, I did my eyebrows. And she was like, oh my God, Mom, they are so thin. So now I have drawn them on. So I drew one lopsided.
Drew them a little high.
But you know, I kind of like it. Like, I kind of like the
The
no
right
eyebrow.
one's doing a thing though.
This one?
Yeah.
Is it doing an arch?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, but you need to arch the other
I
one.
tried and I couldn't get it to arch. But don't you remember when Kylie Jenner did that all the time?
No.
When one was higher than the other? It was a thing. Kelsey, look it up. Our producer's going to, yes. But I remember at one point, I think it was Kylie that always had one eyebrow that was arched higher than the other.
That is not
like
right.
on purse. Yes, I swear. So I feel like,
well, mine's naturally more arched than the other one. So when I get my Botox, I have her like fix it.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I think it's the right one actually. It's
So
usually
anyway, I just keep listening to all my kids about my eyebrows. So I've got go thinner.
no.
And Miley did say I had the pan brow, and she was like, I like it. They're snatched. But she did say this one was thicker than this one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She goes, should you really be doing them yourself? And I'm like, absolutely. And she was like,
No.
absolutely not. She was like, you can't even freaking see how,
This is true.
because I don't wear my glasses when I do.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
This explains a lot.
this does explain a lot.
Okay, well, stoners, welcome back. We are in LA, much to my dismay,
No, your man's coming here tomorrow. It's fine.
for like a day.
I know, but still.
I miss the Nashville studio.
She's been on ever since she's been here. She's been the damn rodeo queen and
Someone's got to work.
doing iHeart to like, well, it'll be after this, but
Yeah, I heard Radio Music Awards
right.
tomorrow. Podcasting back to back to back to
Podcasting
back.
back to back.
Playing a music festival this weekend. Bam, bam, bam. Speaking of DJing and playing at festivals and playing shows,
Mm-hmm.
want to tell the stoners what I just announced?
That she is opening for Kenny Chesney at the Sphere in Las Vegas.
I know it's crazy that it's finally announced because I've known loosely since like the end of the year last year.
Yeah.
Is like when they like told me like it might be an option, it might be happening, and I was like, I don't want to get too excited, so I just didn't tell anyone except like you, like you and the family. And I even like once we signed the contract, I still was like, I'm not telling anyone until it's announced
did.
because like you just never know.
You don't ever know.
And it just that is not something you want to say you're doing, and then it turns out you're not.
Yeah.
So it's not really felt real until it got announced and I was able to talk about it. And
Yeah.
I'm just so excited. I truly feel like this is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Kenny is insanely like
Kenny's massive.
He's massive. He literally, I think he is probably the biggest selling touring artist of all time.
He might be.
Like he's one of, I know he's in like top 5.
Yeah,
if
probably
not-
country for sure.
But I'm thinking like in all
there.
music, he's up there.
yeah, he's like definitely like known for his live show and fans fans just, rave about the experience that he creates for them and everything. So I think the Sphere will be really different for Kenny.
I do too.
I actually think it's going to be like it'll feel smaller for him,
Maybe.
right? I think he's usually playing these huge stadiums, and yeah, I think that this will be a really different show. So even if you've seen Kenny Chesney before, I think you'll get a totally different experience at the Sphere. And for me personally, as a DJ, the Sphere is just like the mecca. It's the ultimate right now. And
it really is.
Some of the best DJs in the world are getting to go play like one night opening for people and freaking out about it. And I get to play 15 shows.
And the thing I've always heard about Kenny, and I think is so cool, is like he is like in every aspect of his tour, like building it. They're saying like he's there during the day, making sure things are set up perfectly. And like he is just all over his, like he is very in control of everything, his business.
Yeah. Well, that's probably why it's so successful.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I haven't met Kenny yet, but he's been, we talked on the phone.
Yeah.
He like called me right away and was just so sweet. And honestly, like I'm just so looking forward to getting to know him and learn from him. And his team has been so great about like wanting my show to be amazing. And as an opener, you don't always get that. So I'm really excited. I started working on it today, actually, and spent a couple hours just brainstorming and putting together ideas because, like Kenny, like for me, this is going to be a completely different show than anything else I do.
Yes.
It'll be, if you see me at the Wynn, this is going to be totally different. If you see me on Broadway in Nashville, this is going to be totally different. So I'm putting together a unique, like all new show specifically for Kenny and for this crowd and this venue. And it's going to be so much fun.
And I think it's so cool for what Kenny does because he's also, he has those Jimmy Buffett vibes too, because he's all about the beach.
Totally.
And so being in Vegas in the summer and it's warm, I just think it'll be so cool. And I'm sure some of those graphics may be a lot of that,
I'm sure,
which will be so sick at the Sphere.
He also does, so at his concerts, he typically has like a general admission area in the very front. They call it the sandbar.
Oh,
and it's like the pit, the party area of the show. And so they announced last week that they're still going to have that in the Sphere. So if you buy a GA ticket for the show, you'll be in the sandbar, which is like the party area down by me where I'll be DJing.
Is there real sand there?
I don't know.
That could be so cool.
That could be sick. Who knows what they're going to do?
I know.
Honestly, that's the cool thing about the Sphere is the possibilities are truly endless.
Absolutely.
And I just think it's going to be so sick. So it kicks off Memorial Day weekend, which is also my birthday weekend. So
that's the kickoff?
That's exciting. Yeah. May 22nd.
Okay.
Memorial Day weekend. There's not a show on my birthday, but there is the day before on the 25th. And then my birthday is the 26th.
So when should, because I was like, I should come for your birthday one, but would you rather
feel like
get
I need
a couple under your belt?
I've told everybody that I need a couple shows. Yeah. Because this is again like going to be so different for me that I feel like the first show or two might be like a little bit of a learning curve and just to kind of see like what songs the crowd does gravitate towards and what does pop off and what maybe doesn't. And yeah, it'll definitely be show 1 and 2 are definitely going to be,
I think they'll be
crazy.
They'll be great.
So yeah, maybe like Trace wants to come the first weekend of June.
Oh, that's perfect.
But Trace wants to do mushrooms in the Sphere.
Oh my God.
So maybe you shouldn't take part.
Of course I should not. I was just going back to thinking about how openers don't usually get stuff like this. I won't say who, but Miley.
Say it.
Everybody will know her first ever tour. When we went out with Hannah Montana, like we got nothing.
I know.
I mean,
I was there.
We got nothing. Her mother and a dancer. I forget, who did I do it
I think
with?
Jen.
Or maybe it was somebody that did hair and makeup because the dancers were on stage. Me and whoever stood like with a white sheet that was backlit and Miley was behind it and we waved the sheet. And when the music started, we dropped it and there she was.
That is the most cheer mom shit I've ever heard in my life.
Can you believe like that is absolutely a true story?
Because that's all she was allowed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got nothing.
Yeah.
So MT was not letting her so that's how we hid her.
That is too
before
good.
the music started. So
I love
funny.
it.
And I feel like I can't remember the first song. Was it Nobody's Perfect? Maybe. I can't remember.
I know.
But it was so funny.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. But honestly, guys, like I was just because I'm curious. I went and looked at what tickets are available. There's not a lot left. Like Kenny has sold a ton of tickets.
No, he sells out everywhere he goes.
Yeah, so don't wait. Like if you guys want to go see one of these shows, get tickets because they be a selling.
They are. I knew it. Like usually he goes on sale and he's sold out.
Yeah, but I think there's like select tickets left for most of the shows, but I don't think they'll last. So if you guys want to go, I did post all the dates on my website, but there's links to buy tickets on kennychesney.com. That's where all the tickets are and all the dates are listed. It starts Memorial Day weekend and it goes all the way through June. And it's technically spring, I think, still until mid-June. I keep calling it like a summer tour, but it's actually like spring still.
It'll feel like summer probably.
Yeah, in Vegas it will for sure. So exciting. So that's what I'm gearing up for.
That's amazing.
Yeah. What have you been doing?
You know what? After Nashville, I came back and was here for a few weeks, and then I was in New York with Miley for SNL 50.
I'm so sad I didn't get to go because I went to 40.
And
you losers wouldn't even go to the after party.
I know, and Prince played.
I know.
It's my biggest regret.
It should be. It was sick.
Out of everything I've ever bailed out on to go to sleep, that one was stupid.
Yeah, yes, it was.
Prince.
Okay, was 50 as sickening as 40?
Beyond, even more.
No, it couldn't have been.
No, it was.
There's no way.
Because it was, 50.
I know.
First of all, how the hell did it go from 40 to 50? Like, it seems like 3 years ago we were at 40. I do not feel like it blew my mind.
We can't even talk about what age I'm turning this year.
Me either.
Freaks me.
But honestly, this one was just so much better because I can't name a celebrity that wasn't there. It was freaking wild.
Yeah.
Like every celebrity that is everybody was there.
What was your favorite performance?
You're going to die.
I'm scared.
Well, no, that was Grammys. You know who I just love anytime they perform? Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon makes me so freaking happy. I love you, Jimmy Fallon, so much.
I do too.
I just he came out and did the whole Blues Brother things to open. Now this was not for the actual SNL show. This was for the homecoming concert. So that was on Friday. And he was just honestly he is so freaking funny.
Hilarious.
And actually he sings so well.
I know.
And he is just such a performer. I was just loving my life watching him. It was so funny. And then right after him, Miley came out and it was so much fun because literally, when Miley performs, I cannot sit in my seat.
Oh, I know.
And Dom was even encouraging me. He was like, you need to get up. And so I literally stood up, and then Adam Sandler gets up and Dom gets up, and then the whole crowd gets up. And it was like us with Jason Momoa and his girlfriend.
Jason Momoa.
And Dom and him have known each other for so long.
I feel like they would hit it. Yeah, they would be.
Oh, yeah. As soon as Momoa saw him at the party, he was picking him up and it was the whole thing. But for the concert, Jason and his girlfriends that were sitting there, and they were his girlfriend is stunning.
Well, I'm sure.
It is not okay. She is the kindest, nicest, coolest, prettiest.
Is that a new thing for him? It is, right?
Yeah. So, and then Adam Sandler was directly behind Dom, and he was all about the partying.
Bet.
So it was pretty fun. And then and then the next night was Lauren's party, and it was just private for everybody, but every single person that was at the homecoming concert was at the party.
Wow.
It was crazy. Tina Fey gave a speech. It was freaking hilarious. Tom Hanks gave a speech. Everybody from Dave Chappelle to Woody Harrelson to Robert De Niro to Brandi Carlile to Paul, you name it, they were there.
Yeah.
It was just so insane to see.
Crazy.
Because I told Lauren at the party, I was like, you are literally the only person on the planet
that could get all these people here.
All those people in one room.
It's true.
It was freaking nuts.
Mm-hmm.
It was truly insane. And usually some people will go to one of the things.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
Every single person was at all 3 nights.
Wow.
So it was really, really, really fun.
Wow. Love that.
Yeah, your guy, Pedro.
Love.
Pascal, he was there.
The
So he
Last
said
of Us
Pascal.
is finally coming back out with season 2 soon.
He was the nicest guy on the planet.
You told me he was fangirling over Miley.
He
We
loved Mile. He loved Mile. So yeah, Pedro was so cool. And John Hamm, who I'd never met until that night. And
Okay.
so many people.
Okay.
So many people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm jealous. I'm really sad I missed that one.
Yeah, you would have loved it.
I think I was getting my boobs done.
Oh, yeah.
Priorities.
Priorities. Yeah. That is, you should not have scheduled it during that time.
Well, I know, but I just didn't realize. And
yeah, it was, it was a good time. That was for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I won't be scheduling anymore.
And you know who was like whooping up more than anybody and later than anybody? Lorne.
I believe that.
I mean, he just is such a, like, it is so crazy. He is out and about every night, socializing, like just killing it. So,
I mean, I guess you have to be like that to do what he does.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, and I was going to tell you. So when Miley performed, I sat with Laura Dern,
Oh.
Kristen Wiig, and who else was sitting there? Oh, I love her from one of the Aubrey Plaza.
Love.
Yeah, and they were all loving Miley. It was really fun.
Okay. Very cool.
So we had a great time.
Well, I love that.
Yeah.
Well, it appears that you've also been busy on Tish Talk.
I have been busy on Tish Talk. It's been so much fun.
Can I just say that for years, I've been telling you that Tish Talk is a gold mine.
I mean, I'm
been
loving it. Although what I don't love is I'm going to go broke because now that I'm on Tish Talk, which we need to change the name of that.
I don't know if we do.
I mean, I cannot stop buying all the stuff.
You got that on Tish Talk?
No, I didn't get this one on. But I learned about it on Tish Talk.
Oh.
That you're supposed to be putting tallow on your skin.
Really?
Yes. And so I bought some today while we were at Sun Life.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I mean, it sounds kind of gross.
It does sound disgusting.
But honestly, my arms look good.
Okay.
I mean, you know what the Tish Talkers want me to do?
What's that?
That they want me to buy all the products and
Oh, of
test
course.
them and
So
then
that-
let
yeah.
them know what actually works.
Yeah, genius.
And so I need to start doing that because I have bought quite a bit of stuff lately that is good.
Okay. Well, should we get into it?
I mean, we could get into it.
I feel like we haven't
I
done
wish I would
baked
have brought
goods
it
in a
over
while.
here because
Well, you know what the good news is?
What?
It's right across the sidewalk. It's 10 steps away.
or is it on? It's probably on my shop. Hey guys, I am back talking about one of my favorite products ever, the I Restore Illumina Face Mask. This is it, and it is amazing. Red light therapy is all the rage, and this absolutely is incredible. Those consumers in 12 weeks notice a huge change in their skin. And it's one of the only masks that have different colors of light for different types of therapy. The red light is what I use. It's to build collagen. It helps with hyperpigmentation, fine lines and wrinkles. And then the blue light is for acne and blemishes. They're so confident in their product that they offer a 12-month money-back guarantee, no questions asked. I use the red light and I have been using it every night and I absolutely love it. I just feel like it just is a refresher for my skin. So if it's something you'd like to try, you can definitely do it this spring for a limited time. Our listeners get over $205 off their Illumina face mask with code Cyrus at irestore.com. That's $205 off the Illumina face mask with the code Cyrus at irestore.com, and make sure you tell him that our show sent you. I cannot think of a better gift for Mother's Day than Nutrafol. Truly, from new moms, when I was a new mom and I had just had my babies, I had so much shedding after I gave birth. And now that I'm in menopause, I also have a lot of shedding. So Nutrafol would be such a great gift to receive, because I think for so many moms, hair shedding is like a big concern, kind of at any age, especially postpartum and definitely in perimenopause and menopause. So hair growth is something that I'm always looking for. Like, I just love it. I've known about Nutrafol for years and years and years. Brandi and I have both used it. You take 4 pills a day with meals. It's super easy, but consistency is key. So Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand trusted by over 1.5 million people. That's why this Mother's Day, Nutrafol makes the perfect gift. There's something for every mom.
There's a postpartum formula, the women's balance formula, which is for women over 45 in perimenopause and menopause, which is what I use. The women's formula are great for those who are also in between stages. So this Mother's Day, consider Nutrafol, the best-selling hair growth supplement, whether you're gifting it to yourself or to a loved one. Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off any order. Enjoy free shipping when you subscribe. Go to Nutrafol.com and enter the promo code CyrusGift. Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code CyrusGift. That's Nutrafol.com, promo CyrusGift.
So I got this body butter.
Okay.
Body butter.
Yes.
Called Mother.
Oh.
And it is in this really cute little purple Mother.
Okay.
And it smells absolutely divine.
How much was it?
$45.
Oh, that's expensive.
It has 210 5-star ratings.
$45?
It's huge.
Let me see.
No, it's like the thing is like this big. It's really good. The best part about it
is not even 2 ounces.
What?
Mother.
It's in a huge jar.
Did you get the 5.5 ounce?
I did get the 5.5 ounce. Yeah.
$95?
For which one?
The 5.5 ounce.
Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't even know it was that. I get in bed and do this and it's insane.
Okay. Is this body butter worth $100 is the question.
Okay. Here's the thing. Like, you know how dry my skin was on my arms.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so the Mother body butter, I do think that it's really, I do think it's really good. Like
$100 good?
But honestly, when me and Dom are getting sexy.
Mom, no one needs to know that.
That's what I put slather on because it smells so freaking yummy that I just.
Okay, where are we slathering this on? Are you like, I feel like we need to check the ingredients.
Not down there, just on my arms and legs.
Okay, well, while you've been on TikTok, I have been obsessed with the Yuka app. Do you know about it?
No.
Oh, it tells you how toxic your products are.
Oh.
Surprisingly, a lot of the products I use are not that toxic, but let's see what your Mother body butter is. Let's see what's on it.
While she's doing that, I have to tell you one that is whatever I paid for it, it is absolute worth. Oh, good. Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great.
That's really good.
Let's look up this one. First of all,
it has sunscreen in it?
Elle voted it, like it was featured in Elle and Good Housekeeping, but I didn't know that. I just saw it on TikTok and it was only $29 and it's just called a body serum. Beauty from Bees is the brand.
Oh, I saw that sitting in your bathroom.
And people, it is transformative. It is really good. And
here it is. Ooh, that one's review is excellent. I'm going to need some of that.
It is.
It has a 100 out of 100. That's never hear of that.
It's
incredible.
It honestly
sold.
Like it is so good. It really.
This is from TikTok?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I love it so much.
Okay. What else?
And I also use that. And I also love OneSkin, which sponsored our podcast.
I do too, actually.
I love OneSkin. And I'll actually use those together even sometimes. So this Beauty from Bees body serum, so freaking good. Let me see. There's another one I was telling Kelsey about. What did I say? It's called Uni. And they also sold it Air One. And I'm loving it too.
And it's body serum or what?
It's a body. Let me look it up. Everything I'll get stuff online like this that people suggest.
Oh, in the orange bottle?
Yeah.
It says excellent too. The only bad thing in it is some fragrance.
That's okay. Because that fragrance smells divine.
It makes me itchy sometimes.
It's not actually the Mother is the one that smells the best.
Well, it had the lowest score on Yuka of all three, but it was still decent.
Okay, because it smells so good. I have to use it.
Okay, $100, I guess, worth it.
It is worth it. I also got this cupping.
I've seen the ad for this, it honestly was targeted exactly for you.
Oh my gosh! Well, I used it on my arms, and I was bruised.
And you think it works?
I don't know. My arms do kind of look bad. But honestly,
I've seen it.
like it hurts.
Does it?
But you know what? That means it's working.
That's probably true.
I mean, truly. I mean, like you put it on and it sucks to your skin. I've never done cupping before. And so I was doing it. And honestly, when I pulled it off, like I was bruised. But
Cupping's
I was
not
like,
fun.
oh, good. Because that means it's like sucking all that stuff out of there.
What are you sucking out exactly?
I feel like I'm getting a little dimples right here.
And you think you're sucking them out with
And one of it is from getting vaccinated as a child. And I think it's getting a little bit worse. I think that was like smallpox vaccine.
Mhm.
That's like, it's a mark. So I'm trying to suck it back in.
gosh.
And the other thing that you have, I've just ordered and it is still not here, but you turned it on to me. Wait, you turned me onto it for years ago is Loving Tan.
That stuff is so good.
I did my face last night. And when I woke up this morning, what did Dominic say?
That you looked beautiful.
He was like, baby, you look beautiful.
He did say
and
this.
And then you said, your skin does look great. What
I did say
skincare
that.
are you using? I was
Loving
using
Tan.
Loving Tan.
It does. It comes from Australia, so that's why it's taken a minute. They're an Australian company.
So there's like a new one, like it's Loving Tan, but it was one I had never used. And so I ordered it.
Oh, great.
And then last but not least, it's BAA. And they're like, I ordered some shorts. I do not wear shorts.
Is this what you're telling me about?
Yeah.
The shorts, BAA?
They're called BAA. Look it up on Insta. I saw these on Insta. And they have sweatshirts and sweatpants, but they have a long below the knee short that are really baggy. And they haven't come yet. I ordered them forever ago. But
Well, they're from LA.
I thought, are you freaking kidding?
What is
I could have had freaking Caddy go pick them up.
Are they men's shorts?
No.
Oh, this is the most Tish shit I've ever seen.
Right.
Is this what you got?
Yeah, but I don't think I got the ones that say BAA.
Okay.
I think you can get them with or without the logo. I think I did without.
Okay.
But don't you think those are cute?
I do. It looks like a cute little romper too. Look at this little.
Right. Like I'm gonna wear that.
I will. Their sweats look nice.
I know.
Right?
But, they're pricey.
Pricey?
Yeah.
Isn't everything these days.
I swear.
Don't
it's
even get me
crazy.
started.
But that's all. And
Okay.
that's been over a period of time.
That's it. Because
Yes.
I don't know.
So I even tried one time. Have you seen how people are contouring with tanner?
People have been doing this, mother.
They have?
Yeah, you're behind.
Well, that's because I'm just now got on TikTok.
That's true. Have you tried it? Does it work?
It kind of does work. So what I do,
Oh boy.
I feel like I'm the queen of the self-tan.
Yes, you are.
I've been self-tanning since probably 92. And I love it. So instead of only contouring, doing the contoured areas, so it's like not a drastic difference, I do a very thin layer all over my face.
Okay.
And then I take more and darken my forehead, darken here, and definitely darken underneath the chin.
Got it.
And I think it works great.
Okay.
Like I could really go without makeup.
Mom, you can anyway. This is
No.
ridiculous. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, can we expect to see a self-tan contour tutorial on Tish Talk soon?
I'll do a face tutorial.
That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely. You'll never go back. Ever. Wait, did you say Loving Tan had a good review on that site you looked at?
I didn't even look because it probably does. Any self-tanner is probably terrible.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see though. Could be wrong. Okay. So the 2 Hour Express, which is my favorite product,
Mine too.
says poor. But they do have a line of I think it's organic tanner,
Uh-huh.
and it says excellent.
What?
Oh, it's the purest line. Purest.
Purest Loving Tan?
I have it. I should try it. I haven't tried it.
Okay.
Yeah, it comes in a white bottle instead of their normal. I know it's tiny, but
Oh.
that bottle.
I bet
and
it's not as good.
It's probably not as good, but I bet it's better for you.
I know.
Well, I know it is because it says.
Well, my girl's Sprays by Nelly here in LA.
That's for sure talking.
No, hers is organic. All organic. How's that possible?
I'm not sure it is. But if this stuff says that this is that good, then it's okay. So I can't pronounce it, but there's like a bad product in, it's called DHA.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
longer word, but DHA. It's like the one that's bad, and it only says low risk on here.
Really?
It's only permitted in Europe for use in non-oxidizing hair dyes and self-tanners at a maximum concentration of 6.2%. Generally well tolerated. However, some experts, particularly in the United States, have raised concerns regarding the use of DHA in sprays.
Oh, the United States is going to like talk to us about that crap when they're poisoning us with their food?
It says more like they don't want you to inhale it.
Oh.
Interesting. Or put it in areas like your lips, nose, around your eyes.
Well,
because possible risks are unknown.
Ew, yikes. Because you know what I saw on TikTok? is when I do the contour, they showed, there's this one girl, she is just absolutely stunning. I forget her name. But anyway, she put it on an eyeshadow brush and did her eyelids too.
Genius.
So I did that. And honestly, it looked great.
Well, I'll be looking forward to the tutorial.
Okay, great.
I can't wait.
What else we got?
We got some high design, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Should we do that? It sounds fun.
And also, I feel like we should also, after this, talk about what we've been watching. Okay, so, and I love my friend Adam Sampson. Happy new hometown episode.
Oh, my God.
All day to celebrate. We are obsessed with hometown on
The show.
I love Ben and Aaron Napier. They are just everything.
I don't know who that
I
is.
want to be them when I grow up.
You are grown up.
I know,
I hate to
but
tell you.
I need to go backwards so frickin' I can get a show like that.
You can still get a show like that.
Brandy, I've tried.
No, you haven't tried hard enough.
It's so good. Do y'all watch Hometown? It is so good. You know what? It's just like a big fuzzy warm
Why don't
blanket.
you tell us what it is? Because I don't know.
Hometown, I'm sure everybody knows, but Hometown is a design show with this couple named Ben and Aaron Napier who live in Laurel, Mississippi. And what I love is that they like Aaron grew up in this town. She went to school here, the whole thing. And they are really transforming the entire town. Like, it is crazy. Nobody even knew about Laurel, Mississippi at all. But once this show came out and got popular, like the amount of people that are moving to Laurel from places like Canada.
What?
And yeah, from all over.
Couldn't pay me to live in
from
Mississippi.
different countries.
No.
Are moving to Laurel because they have just
They won't stay long once they feel that humidity.
They talk about the humidity, but like it is just like such a small town that everybody knows everybody. I mean, it seems like an amazing place to raise kids.
Not in the humidity.
But literally, this town was like it's like a lot of like small towns with the economy and all the things like very run down.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody was redoing their houses. They have transformed so many. This is on their 9th season, and they have transformed not only the houses but the downtown area.
Wow.
It is freaking incredible, and they are so cutest couple ever, and they kill it.
Are they like young?
Yeah, I think they like probably. I'd love to know.
I'm sure you can Google it.
Aaron Napier.
I'd love to know.
Or Ben. And no, they're just awesome. And what I love is it's kind of like he makes a lot of the furniture that people get to keep. And like it's very and me, because I've watched since season 1. They have improved so much, and I'm sure it's because the networks, now that it's successful,
for
gives them
sure.
more money and they get more sponsors.
What network is it on?
It's on Max.
Oh,
yeah. And so, but just the way that from season 1 to this season, like they have just like blossomed. Like everything she does is amazing.
crazy.
Okay, let me look at my high
design.
Let me look. But anyway, big fan.
Love.
And they just seem so kind. Oops. Do you want to see this or not?
Hi,
Yeah,
Tish and
don't listen.
Brandi. My name is Pia. I'm from Berlin, Germany, and I have a question for both of you. I just moved into my new apartment, and I really like it, but I have one area where I don't know what to put, and it's right here. So this is my living room. It's like really cozy, but right here, so the record player doesn't work anymore, so I need to get rid of that. But I don't know what to put right here. So if y'all could help me with like any ideas that could look cute right there, I would be so appreciative. Because I really have no idea. Yeah, I love listening to the podcast, and I am so glad that y'all are back with a new season. And yeah, love y'all. Bye.
Cute.
Why do we have so many cute stoners?
We really do.
She's Berlin.
So cool.
That is sick.
I know.
And her apartment's adorable.
It is cute.
What I would say?
What are you gonna say?
A plant.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Because first of all, the lighting in her apartment is so nice because she has such a huge window.
Yeah, could be cute.
That would be my suggestion.
Yeah, I like that too.
Any other ideas?
The only other thing I was thinking, and then I thought about it, and I was like, "Ugh, does this date me?" Is I was thinking a bar cart, but I feel like that might be a little.
Oh, that's
I don't know. Are bar carts still in?
I would think they're always in.
Are they, guys? I don't know.
I think, yeah, Kelsey has a bar cart.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I still have a bar cart, but I'm like, am I old that I'm saying
I think
like a
that
bar?
could be really cute. A bar cart
Just
is
a small little simple one.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
And I mean, I think bar carts are cute even if you don't drink. Like you can put different things on them. I remember one time you had like a light like on yours.
Yeah, I have different things on mine. You could probably even put a little plant on there if you really wanted. I don't drink at home ever, but I do like bringing alcohol home from different countries. I like when I'm traveling to bring liquor home from other countries just because the bottles usually look really cool. Like I have a vodka from Iceland and I have a whiskey from
That's a cute idea.
Ireland, and I have it's like Kahlua, but I forget what it's called, from South Africa. Like I have just different things on it.
Yeah.
And I just kind of collect them.
Can you bring things home?
Yeah. So when you're going through the airport, it's in duty free always. And then you don't pay duty on it, don't pay taxes or whatever. But like as you're leaving the country, usually all that's there in the airport for you.
Okay. So it's legal to bring out. Okay.
Or you can just put it in your checked bag.
Got it.
But I always think it's just easier to get it at the airport because it's
That's really a cute idea.
Yeah.
So bar cart is really cute.
Remember, we even got some cute little things.
Yes.
Were we in Ischia?
Yes.
Is that where we got our
still
little?
have one, yeah.
I feel like we were with Miley somewhere though and got some cute little somethings too. But we do have something from Ischia.
We get it from Ischia. Yeah. It was so cute.
So cute.
But yeah, so that's a cute idea. But I just think like plants, they're good for the air.
That's true.
They just like, and I love like watering my.
Clearly, you love plants.
I mean, yeah, I have plants everywhere all the time. So, but I do think a cluster could be really cute. So
definitely,
that would be my choice.
I even you got this little console, teeny tiny little table over here with the plants in there. That's kind of cute.
Yeah, I do.
Maybe
I have plants everywhere.
Post a picture of that. It's kind of a cute inspo.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah. Okay. Cute.
Yeah, I have greenery everywhere. I think we're just like every room needs a plant.
Some of the greenery you had to say goodbye to, and
I know.
Then you had to replace it with some more.
And this little guy is just thriving.
Is he?
That plant, the little new thing at the top. Because we got that when we did our domino shoot at our trailer.
Oh.
And they brought it in for staging. And I kept it, and it is just thriving.
It does look great.
I know. And it was like, it did not look like that.
Oh.
It is much better. But
okay.
Yeah, plant.
Well, those are two great ideas.
I know.
We have some DRMTs.
Okay.
They're not videos.
Oh.
They're written in. I know. We love the videos, guys, because we love getting to see y'all.
I know.
It just feels like you're here and like we're hanging out. But we get it. Sometimes not everyone, we're not always camera ready.
That's true.
Don't I know it? That's why I wear sunglasses on my other podcast.
You do.
I do. Because I'm like, I am not putting on full face to sit in front of the freaking Zoom. And
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I don't know. And it's usually early. I'm just like, sunglasses it is.
I am dying.
So you guys could do that. You could video in and
Put
just
on
wear
some
some
cool
shades.
shades.
All right, so we're just gonna read a few of these out.
What are these shoes?
Oh, they're Margiela that Miley gave me.
Those are cute.
I know.
Love.
Yeah, they're a little big on me, but I don't care.
They're really cute.
I have some and you have some, but I'll go first.
Okay.
This one's from Whitney. It's long. Oof. I'm gonna have some things to say about this one.
Oh, shoot.
I'm hoping you can give me some advice on my boyfriend cheating on me. You know what I'm going to say. Men are garbage.
Real quick. Today, me and
we did see this
Miley
crazy.
and Brandi are driving to Malibu, and all of a sudden this like Lamborghini, like
peels out.
peels out with this like douchey looking guy in it. And literally spray painted on the hood. It said "fuck you," and on the side "cheater."
I really wish we'd gotten a video of it. It was insane.
Literally insane.
Yeah.
I was like, why does that say?
She goes, why does that say fuck you, cheater?
And Molly goes, because he's a fucking cheater. No, and I'm not talking little.
No, the whole
The
thing
letters were
spray
this
painted.
big.
It was
The whole thing.
insane. It was crazy.
Hilarious. So anyway,
So she could do that. Okay.
you could go that route.
Okay. I hate men sometimes. I do. We've been together for 3 years and have a 2-year-old son. He also helps me raise my 8-year-old son from a previous relationship. I've been here. I went through his phone and he doesn't know that I've done so. I found out he's been talking to other girls since we've been together and sending nude photos. Not only that, since December, he has been meeting up with another girl. I read their messages together and he told her that he didn't know how he got me pregnant and not her. Said that he missed, oh my God, said that he missed watching her boobies shake while he's on top of her. Said that he wishes that he would have had a kid with her instead of me and that I trapped him. They call each other while he's at work Monday through Thursday, and she also lives up the same holler that his dad lives in. There's been times he goes to his dad's and stays for hours, which is odd since his dad doesn't even like to have company over for hours. The girl called me ugly. I love her for this. And he said I didn't have the body that she has, but she's fat. They send nude pictures to each other, and he told me that his mother and he told her that his mother loved her. So like, it sounds to me like he's in like 2 relationships, like full-on relationship is
I
what
know
it sounds
someone
like.
that happened to.
I didn't know we had any problems in our relationship since he still has always told me that he loves me. We still have sex. He still kisses me. He's never acted like he's not in love with me. I'm taking college classes right now and don't have a job, so he does give me money. I don't have anywhere to go. I can't go to my mom because she lives in an apartment. I don't have my dad around and I don't have any friends to go to. I told him that a girl in my class told me about them since I can't tell him I went through his phone, and he denies everything and says he doesn't know a girl that lives there and doesn't call anyone at work because he's working. Please, if you can give me some advice, thank you.
This honestly makes my stomach hurt.
Men are absolute trash.
That is honestly so devastating. Like, I was just saying the other day, Miley and I talk about like heartbreak, like actually makes you like physically sick.
Mm-hmm.
And I like can't even imagine looking at his phone and seeing all of that.
It's insane.
It is so freaking sad.
Whitney, your situation is definitely like a lot more like deep rooted than mine was. I was so young, but when I was like in my early 20s, I dated a guy that I caught cheating on me by looking at his phone. And we were just dating and we were young and obviously didn't have kids or anything, but I'll just never forget like picking up the phone and reading his phone was unlocked. It's like he wanted me to see it, like picking up the phone and reading the text from like a girl, like that was clearly like more than just a friend saying like, what's up, you know? And then I unlocked his phone and like read all of their conversations. And it's crazy because like it took me seeing that to then realize like I'd kind of had a feeling he'd been doing it the whole time. But I think you just lie to yourself and sweep it under the rug and like don't want to, you know, mess things up or whatever, not being sure of something. But then when you see it like that, there's just no going back.
There isn't.
But so, I mean, if I were you, I mean, I feel like she's in a spot where like she's maybe not ready to step away because she has nowhere to go. But God, I would just tell him I went through the phone.
I would too.
Because he's going to do the typical male thing where he's like, you psycho, why were you going through my phone? And it's like, bitch, why? You gave me a reason to go through the phone and that's on you. Like, I wouldn't go through the phone if you didn't give me a fucking reason. I hate when they do that.
Gaslighting is just so bad.
It's insane. But that is what will happen. He'll be like, you're crazy for going through my phone.
Totally. Well, obviously I'm not.
Garbage.
That is, I mean, like, the advice is like, I mean.
Find a way to kick him to the curb.
Yeah. But it sounds like she's in a really tough situation. But, like.
See, this is why.
Huh?
This is why I have a problem with men.
I know.
Because they do these things.
They do. I don't understand.
I don't either.
Like, why? Like, why do that to not only your partner, but your children? That's the saddest part.
It is, truly.
And honestly, it's like literally 98% of the time, like the person they cheat with, they don't even end up with, or if they do for a minute, it always ends badly.
For sure.
And it's just like, I don't know why men throw like such good things away I don't get it.
What's the Facebook group? Are We Dating the Same Guy? So there's one.
No.
You don't know about Are We Dating the Same Guy
What
on
is
Facebook?
No.
Oh, there's like one in every city, a Facebook group in every city for girls to go on and see if their man's cheating, or like ask the girls in there, like, what's the tea on this guy? Like, we just started talking. Is anyone seeing him? Does anyone know his history? Like, what do I need to know?
Don't tell anybody about this. This is a show.
But I was going to tell her, like, obviously she knows he's a cheating piece of shit, but I do feel like though I'm in it just because I love to read the stories.
Oh my
like
gosh,
it's
I have
entertaining
to-
to me. But I do feel like beneath the surface of all that, like these girls seem to have a really good community where they go to each other for support. And so I would just maybe recommend like hopping in there and seeing if there's any women in your area that you could like
Talk to.
be friends with, maybe like help each other out. I don't know.
Because she said she didn't have many friends.
Yeah, it just seems like they have the one in Nashville anyway is the one I'm part of. And
I
it seems
am
like everyone's like
dead.
got each other's back and like there for each other, which is kind of cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. Oh, you should scroll through. It is crazy.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Yeah, it's good.
But I definitely feel like there's something here.
You would.
This is good.
Everything's a show.
I know. But I feel so sad for her.
I know.
It breaks my heart.
Yeah. I mean, I just say you gotta get out.
Yeah.
You gotta ditch him somehow.
When
you gotta
you
find a
can.
way.
Yeah,
And then call his ass out on all the bullshit.
totally. But I honestly think you're going to have that sick feeling until you just come clean and say, I have to be honest. I went through your phone and I absolutely know what's happening, because if he calls her crazy or whatever, I mean, like, honestly, she just like needs to communicate about it,
Yeah.
because I feel like things need to get worse and then they can get better if you decide to stay. But like, I think you got to come clean.
Yeah, me too. And who cares if he calls you crazy? You're obviously not. You have receipts.
Totally.
We've seen it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know if that was helpful, but I hope it was.
I hope it was too.
And you deserve better.
Yes, you do.
So that's the tea.
I have been a religious listener to the show since the beginning, and it gives me something to look forward to each week. I have a question I hope both of you will answer. I've just turned 29, so 30 is right around the corner, and for some reason, leaving my 20s feels super hard. I'm in a weird place in my life where on paper it looks great. I recently bought a house, I just married the love of my life, and I have a stable career, but I'm starting to feel a real disconnect to the people in my life and feel I don't fit in anywhere. Half of my friends are also married, but are starting to have kids or are moving up the career ladder and buying larger houses. They're big achievers, and when I'm around them, I feel like an immature kid who has achieved nothing. The other half of my friends are single with no commitments or cares in the world. They joke about how boring I am, how I'm wifed up. My husband encourages me to go out and have fun, but I feel like I've outgrown them and they see me differently now. I can't help but compare myself to both groups, getting FOMO or FOBI, fear of being involved, with the crazy knots, but inferior to the settled high achievers. Do you have any advice on how to navigate the next stage of my life where it feels like my friends are all in different chapters of their own stories, but I feel like I'm in a whole other book? Love you guys, Charlotte.
Love Charlotte. 30, I think, is just like a tough time. Your Saturn return. Like, I just think a lot of things are changing, and it sounds like she has a lot like going for her, right? Like she
So
said she's doing great in her
much.
career, found the love of her life. Like, it sounds like you're doing great. And I think 30 is a time where maybe sometimes you feel like you should be further along than you are. And that's sometimes tough to like wrap your brain around. But I think it's completely normal for friendships to change like in your 30s.
Totally.
Like I actually like in my 30s found my best friends, you know, like I still have a couple of friends that I've known for longer, but my core little group are people I met in my 30s.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is the time where like some friendships might fade out. And like when people get married and make families and have different priorities and move away and do different things, it's natural for friendships to kind of come and go. But I think obviously you're like just turning 30. So this is the very beginning of like the 30s for you. And I think as you go, you'll end up meeting new friends and making new friends that are more like you and more like where you're at in life, and maybe friends that you can relate to more. And I think that's natural.
I do too.
I also think it's really natural for like friendship numbers to get smaller. Like in my 20s, I was like, I've got so many friends. I got like 100 friends, you know, birthday parties with like 50 to 100 people there. And then as you get older, like you just naturally, it's like quality over quantity, you know? And now I like just have a handful of really great friends, but they're really freaking good friends. The little baby boy, let him in.
Sammy?
Bogey.
Oh.
Both of them, but
Okay, here
Here
the
they
dogs.
freaking come. So I would say don't panic. And, you know, I think it's so great that your husband seems so supportive. And I would say like lean on him like when you need to. But also, you know, it's important that you guys have your own friends and let him go do his thing with the guys. And I do think like you'll find your friends and find your crew. And that it's okay for friendships to change and evolve.
Yeah, and I think, you know, it is normal to compare yourself to, you know, other people. My dog Sammy's neurotic. He has issues like his mommy. Attachment issues. He just needs to be loved.
Oh God.
So he's freaking over there. So anyway, I do think like, I think she could look and like the people who she feels like have like achieved more. It could, if you could look at it as kind of like almost like an inspiration.
For sure.
Or, you know, but also looking at the people who are still acting like children, you can realize like how much you have accomplished. Like you found your partner in life, you have a great job, like all of the things you have. And just, I think,
Your dogs are so clingy.
I know they
Bogey,
are. Bogey,
lay
come here.
down.
Bogey, lay down.
He's
Thank
upset.
you. Huh?
Now he's upset.
I know, but he needs to not be crazy. It's okay.
Okay.
The stoners love you.
We're focused.
But anyway, I think it sounds like she's doing great.
I think so.
You're right.
I think she's doing great. I think this is all normal to be feeling and that it's all gonna like work out.
I agree.
Your 30s are great. Don't be sad about anything because 30s are so much better than 20s. I can't even tell you.
30s are, I've always told my girls that.
She has.
Like even late 30s were my favorite. Like 36, 37, like honestly just fire.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
This is from Chantel. Hey, Brandi and Mama T. It's Chantel all the way from sunny South Africa. I just want to say I love your podcast and I never skip an episode. My question is for Mama T. Can you take us through a typical day if you work with Miley? What do you guys do? Or can you just give some interesting insight on what a day looks like? And then Brandi, all I want to know is when are you visiting South Africa again? I would love to give you a tour if you come, so just give me a shout. I love you guys. Thank you, stoners. Oh. Oopsie, that part's not ready to go yet.
This is why you can't be trusted with cue cards.
This is why I do not run this show. Okay. Yeah, a typical day with Miley. Let me think. Lord help us all.
It really depends.
It
But I guess
does.
like you got to think like a work day.
Yeah, a work day is, you know, usually it depends. It really does depend on what we're doing.
Yeah.
Whether, you know, there's like so many things that are just like meetings, you know, or, yeah, more like meetings, which is like a different type of a day. But if we're doing something like a photo shoot or a video shoot or, you know, an SNL or whatever, it usually starts in hair and makeup.
Yeah.
So, and that always is like a pretty good time because, you know, we've been with Miley's used the same people for years. And so we're all very close. They feel like family. And, you know, she likes to, like where I love to like last minute get ready really quick. She does not like that. She likes to things be very calm and, you know, take her time and be able to have fun and just not stress about the time. And so it's usually like, you know, 2 or 3 hours that everybody's just hanging out, doing hair and makeup and chatting and either drinking coffee or having lunch or something like that. And then, because a lot of the times we'll do hair and makeup at home, and then like travel to a shoot. But the shoot days are, like I said, a lot of like editorial type shoots or, video shoots, or whether it's album packaging, things like that. So I'm trying to think those are mostly the things that we do. But yeah, it's always really fun because we're always surrounded like people that have been in our lives for so long that it's just like one big family. And so it's like, it's really, really nice. And a couple of people that work for her doing hair and makeup are from New York. And so we won't have seen them for a little while and they'll come into town. And so it's always like such a good time. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love everybody that we work with. They're all so incredible. And then on like normal business days also, like I feel like I feel like I always say this is like what I'm really great at is connecting people. And like with her management, like I just adore every single person we work with. Like they're just absolutely amazing. So it's always so much fun.
It is.
Yeah. And then Brandi, when are you visiting South?
You know what? I probably not soon because I'm freaking working myself to death. But I love South Africa so much. It might be my favorite place I've ever been. It's up there with Switzerland.
Wow.
They're like tied. I tell you this.
You really do.
I love it there. There's just so much like, what's the word I'm trying to look for? Like, there's just like a little bit of everything. Like this, you got the city, you've got the beach, you've got the mountains, you've got the wineries, you've got the wildlife. Like it's all there.
Yeah.
And it's just so beautiful. And I love Cape Town. I love South Africa. I would love to go back. I actually, my boyfriend's never been, which shocks me because he's such a little world traveler.
Yes, he is.
And I think he would love South Africa. And so my goal is to take him there someday. I think he would love it.
That'd be really fun.
Yeah. So hopefully someday soon. I would love to get back.
Really? That'd be fun.
What do you mean, really? I'd love it there.
I know you really did.
It's far.
It's really far.
Yeah. So it definitely takes some planning, and like you got to go and stay
Is it
a while.
farther than Australia?
It's probably close to the same flight time. It's like 16 hours Atlanta to Joburg. It's long. Wow. I think Brisbane was about the same.
Yeah, it's 15, I think.
Yeah. It's a long flight.
But at least like you never got nonstops.
Seasonally. You can go nonstop from Atlanta to Joburg or Newark sometimes to Joburg or Cape Town.
I was thinking you had 2 layovers.
Yes, usually I had to go through Europe and it took me 2 days.
That is so bad.
It's brutal.
So at least from
but
here.
so worth it. I love it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to hit her up.
I wish you'd go. It's so beautiful.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it? Also, I just truly think that everyone should go on a safari once in their life. It's life-changing.
That sounds terrible.
It's not. It's amazing.
I just feel like I would be hot and like
sometimes
sticky
it's freezing
or cold. I don't want to be either.
It's amazing. It's life-changing. Don't listen to her.
I'll pass on the safari.
All right, now you can say your line.
Thank you, stoners. Okay. Seriously, guys. I'm so glad we got to hang today. It was so much fun.
It was.
Got to talk about all my products, and I know he won't quit licking.
It's insane.
Bogey.
Don't yell at the little boy.
Look how cute he is,
He's adorable.
I mean, I just like sometimes I look at him and can't believe he's real.
I know, he's a
like,
cutie.
Is he not the cutest thing you've ever seen?
He's so cute.
I can't take it. Like when he's adorable. I have to put up a picture of him as a puppy that you've never, like it was insane. So anyway, don't forget, guys, you have to send in your questions and we would love for them to be videos. If not, we get it. Like Brandi said, you can wear sunglasses. I think that's the key. But we love you guys. And don't forget to send them in to sorrywe'recyrus@gmail.com. Again, sorrywe'recyrus@gmail.com.
See you guys next week.
Bye.
This podcast has been brought to you by Podcast Nation and Hopetown Entertainment.